Good morning. It is 7:45 a.m. on Thursday, October 29th, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I didn't just get up. I'm up and showered, and my hair's still wet, and done a lot of my morning preparation stuff already, but this is still 5 more minutes. Yeah, my morning routine today is all over the place just because, I've got a little dog who increasingly of late has tended to start like waking up a little bit at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning and sort of feel like that's my problem, not his. And trying to sort of negotiate with him that we need to go back to bed in, until it's time to get up has been not entirely to my like ideal. We're working on it. I'm not just giving him what he wants by automatically, but at the same time there's a little bit of a you know it's if he is not going to sleep and still kind of pacing around the room or something, even if he's not barking or anything, it's distracting, and me having to pay attention to something that keeps me from going back to sleep, and it's a whole thing. So, you know, it it's fine, but it just means that it sometimes disrupts my uh, otherwise normal morning routine. Uh, Gosh, I'm suddenly trying to remember. I felt like I had something else I was going to talk about. It isn't what I was going to talk about, but the current weather forecast here in Boston is suggesting that there might be snow tomorrow, which will be the first snow of the year here in this area. I'm just kind of checking it again to make sure it still has the little snowflake on there. And who knows if we'll actually get any snow. I mean, it's frequently true. I felt like last year there was a lot of me wanting it to snow, and it didn't actually snow all that much. And I kept looking at that and seeing that little snowflake on the prediction, and then it wouldn't happen, and I'd be disappointed. Because I, generally speaking, like the snow. I think it's possible to have too much, but I like it generally. And we did get some. I don't want to overstate that, but I'm looking forward to some snow. I like snow, and other places in the country have had it already, but not me. Anyway, it's fine. But yeah, I'm kind of looking ahead for that. Another thing is that I rewatched um, over the last couple of days. I rewatched the whole first season of Star Trek Lower Decks, and I feel like I really like it. Obviously, because it's comedy, and humor is subjective, it's not going to be for everyone. But I feel like it really kind of nails, in a way that's similar to the Orville. It nails a balance between poking fun at Star Trek tropes while still having at the base of it, in the heart of the comedy, is a sincere belief that Starfleet is a good thing, and that it believes in good ideals, and that ultimately, even though humans and any member of Starfleet, whether they're human or alien, um, that there is a noble pursuit at the heart of all of that, even when you have some of them that are better than others, or some of them that are screw ups or whatever. Is just in general, there's a lot of heart in there, at the same time that they're making fun of some of the silly things, and I think that's fun. There's a lot of good stuff there, and it's yeah. So I like it. There is one line in particular that I'm kind of thinking of, that I believe is from the first episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure is that we've established this dynamic between Beckett Mariner, played by Tawny Newsome, and Brad Boimler. I don't remember off the top of my head the actor's name, but he's kind of the uptight, sort of paranoid, always trying to do everything by the book. She is clearly wanting to break all the rules and everything. But we've established over the course of the episode that although she is certainly very chaotic in the sense of not following the rules just because they're the rules, that at least as far as she's concerned, when she breaks rules, she's doing it because she thinks the rule is bad and that her way is better, not because she just wants to do bad things, but because she thinks she knows a better way. And that, his initial suspicion of her just breaking rules feels like just very chaotic, like breaking rules for their own sake, as opposed to breaking them like with an intent. Now, it's also true that she's frequently very irresponsible, regardless of intent. But you know, it's complicated. But there's a bit where, towards the end, she's expecting him to tell on her that she basically stole contraband and sold it to aliens without permission. But what was it? Weapons? Technology? No, it was farming equipment. And she didn't sell it at a profit. She was basically just saw a farm that needed some of this equipment and wasn't getting it quick enough through the official channels and thought she'd help out. And so, so he decides not to tell on her. And so when she's talking to him towards the end of the episode, she says, "Oh, I thought you were just like this like robot Boy Scout, but then I see inside that robot Boy Scout is a an ambitious little weasel, and inside that ambitious little weasel might just be a teeny tiny human being." And it was pretty funny. But I feel like out of context, it's not as funny as it is in context, of course. But the point being an acknowledgement right in the first episode that people do have these different layers to them, and that, even though this is a silly cartoon that pokes fun and does satire at a lot of Star Trek tropes, deep inside really cares about Star Trek, and it's important, and I like it. So I'll leave it there, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes. I've got to get to work.